What's up, Internet? JD Nitro here, back to bring you another product review, and this time we're taking a look at a product that was sent to me by a company called Sztrokia. It's an essential oil diffuser that Sztrokia promises is different from any other essential oil diffuser that I've reviewed. Well, I and I alone will be the judge of that as we dive in to the Sztrokia Rainbow Essential Oil Diffuser. Let's get it. Oh yeah, Sztrokia, or Sztrokia. Sztrokia? I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but there's the company name right there. A very interesting box. Instead of plain cardboard, we have a lovely floral pattern going all the way around. All the way around the box. How about that? And a little bit of product info. Cool mist technology, 300 milliliter water capacity, and 9-hour continuous misting. And that's it. A pretty simple box with a nice floral pattern. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we have a little bit of printed information here. A card with a QR code. Follow us. Twitter, Facebook. Because, you know, shameless self-promotion will forever be shameless. What do we have here? A user manual. That's quite a bit of literature for an essential oil diffuser. Quite a bit of literature indeed. We will read that later. We have a power cord with the power brick. The base unit. Oh, now that's interesting. It has a rubber gasket at the bottom with rubber-coated clicky buttons. Have a listen. The top, which that's looking like a genie lamp right there. A measuring cup for the water. And of course, what makes this essential oil diffuser different from the rest, this lovely glass top. That is glass. Yes. Now, you guys are not going to be able to see the true color of this. It's showing up about 5 shades lighter on camera. It's actually a dark blue. It is a dark blue. I'm not sure why it's showing up so light on camera. But yeah, you guys are seeing it 5 shades lighter than it actually is. But that is glass. And that just sits right down over the top. Well, would you look at that? It looks like something you'd put flowers in. Although you can see the vapor hole right there. That is the vapor hole. So what are my thoughts on this essential oil diffuser? Well, it works the same way that other essential oil diffusers work, but I will say this, it is different in the fact that the cover shroud is made of glass. This is the first essential oil diffuser that I've ever seen that utilizes a glass cover shroud. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I've reviewed these oil diffusers before, and you know that most of them are plastic, some of them are wood, and some of them are plastic designed to look like wood, but this is the first one that utilizes glass, and it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So, the way it works, like every other essential oil diffuser, you put in some water, you put in a few drops of your favorite essential oil. And as you can see here, It utilizes RGB and it outputs a decent amount of essential oil vapor. However, unlike other essential oil diffusers on the market, or at least oil diffusers that I have tested, this one has some issues that we're going to get into when we get to the cons. But first, let's dive directly into the pros. Pro number one, the design, of course. Like I mentioned, this is the first essential oil diffuser that I personally have seen that utilizes a glass cover shroud. And it looks nice. It's going to fit well into a contemporary style room. It's glass. It's cool. Enough said. Pro number two, 300 milliliter water capacity. And pro number three, color changing lights, because RGB is everywhere. But the main thing that I really want to touch on here are the cons. And you guys know I have a reputation for being nitpicky. It's what I do. It's what I'm very proficient at. But I didn't have to look very hard to find a couple of problems here. Starting with the runtime. The company advertises 9 hours of runtime. However, I have only been able to get 5.5 hours of runtime out of this thing. Regardless of setting, I mean, it has a couple of different settings, high, medium, low, like most oil diffusers have. But even when it is filled up to the brim, 5 hours of runtime and it cuts off. Now, I don't know if there's an error with the timer in mine, but that is really weird, because other oil diffusers that I have that hold 300 milliliters can run longer than 5.5 hours. So I don't know if there's something wrong with mine, but I can only rate a product based off of my experience, so that's definitely a con. Con number two, fan noise. When it's running on high, this is the loudest oil diffuser that I have ever reviewed. Now, I don't have a decimal meter to measure the sound in decibels, but it's louder than any other oil diffuser that I've reviewed when it's running on high. I found myself running it on the low speed most of the time. I mean, it's not an ear-splitting amount of noise, but it's a noticeable amount of noise when you walk past it. Price point, price point, price point. Sztrokia sells this essential oil diffuser on Amazon.com for $55. At least that's the current price as I'm filming this video. I've seen it go up to as much as $69. That's kind of pricey for an essential oil diffuser, but you're obviously going to pay more for the glass shroud. You're going to pay more for that visual appeal. The bottom line here, it's a bit on the noisy side, and you don't get the advertised runtime. So it gets a final score of 6 out of 10. It works and it looks cool, but it's not the best oil diffuser on the market. And of course, anytime a company sends me a product, we're going to ask the big question and give the big answer. If I lost this one, would I go out tomorrow and buy one? Honestly, no. I wouldn't. Even though it looks really cool, I'm a fan of the blue glass. What can I say? I personally would not spend $55 on it because it doesn't work as well as other oil diffusers that I've reviewed. So that's it. That's all, and that's going to do it for this product review. I am the one and only JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, subscribing, and turning on those pesky notifications is the official order for doing things. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm out.